Well, we have the main services of the feast day services that are divine liturgy, which the Roman Catholic will call Mass, and they're Eucharistic services that are centered around the worship of God and the receiving of the Blessed Sacrament of the Eucharist or Communion, the body and blood of Christ. And the worship, of course, is in the Orthodox tradition, very worshipful. There's a sense of the sacred, of the holiness, of space, of time. And it's akin to entering perhaps the ancient Temple of Jerusalem in its atmosphere and ethos. We have, sometimes we will have a matin service. So of course, we have matins on Sunday morning, and which is also called orthros in the Greek. And that's a service that's preliminary to the Divine Liturgy, somewhat seen as being like a warm-up service in preparation for the Divine Liturgy. The Vesper service is an evening service that is also called a candle lighting service, and it's a very ancient service that commemorates the beginning of the new day. As the sun sets, we light the candelabrum on the altar, and that symbolizes the dawning of a new day liturgically, and is called the candle lighting service, the Vespers service. And then there are also, at various times, we have the hours, which would be a brief service that would be done at certain times of the day, 6 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, at noon, and at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if we desire to, we could have services every day for much of the day. Well, the reason why we have so many services, or would desire to have so many services, we really would like to have more than we do, is because worship is a way of life. It's not a single event that takes place just at one point of our life during the weekend on a Sunday, but worship encourages us to pray and to recognize that we are always in the presence of God and should have a worshipful and a prayerful attitude. So somehow in coming to the sacred space, the sacred time, here at the church temple, we are able, by virtue of praying together collectively, be inspired so that we can take that experience into our life throughout the week, throughout the day, our work day, school day, and have it be incorporated into us to develop a sense of being in the presence of God, of what is sacred and holy throughout our lives. So it inspires us to do that. The more we worship, the more we pray. Typically, the more we pray, the more we worship.